Jolly good show, Major.
What up, TTC? Proper conversation. It's Steelers hate week. Big week for the Seahawks. Actually, every week coming up is a big week for us. If we plan on getting into the tournament at the end of the year, we're gonna have to play some good football coming up these next 6 games. Actually, if you look at it, really the stage is set for us to do just that. There's 3 teams ahead of us, and 2 of the 3 teams that we have to play, 2 of the 3 teams we have to play against, and all 3 of the teams, have tough schedules ahead of them. So, you got Arizona, who has, I think their end of their year is ranked, I think 2nd in the league. Plus, we got to play them again. We got Minnesota, who's ranked right out. Minnesota might be number 1 as far as toughest schedule. Throughout, I was looking at the numbers the other day at the rankings. I think it was Arizona at number 2. Minnesota might have been number 1. I don't remember, but they're up there. We play Minnesota as well. And then there's Atlanta. Atlanta has a pretty tough schedule. They're up there in the higher higher numbers as far as ranking goes, strength of schedule. So assuming that we can go ahead and win some games, we have a good chance of squeezing in at least to the wild card round if we can't grab the division from Arizona. But this week we got these motherfucking Pittsburgh Steelers. First off, shout out to Mac Main. Mac Main, we already went at it with Mac. Well, I went out with Mac Main last week for the 49er hate week. Big up to Mac Main for manning up and doing a crow video because he did a hate week video. The way I TTC, maybe everybody else may not feel the same way, but if you make a hate week video, you need to make a crow video, and anything else is bitch shit. So big up to Mac Main for crowing up. Mad respect for him. But with that being said, fuck Mac Main and his fucking faggot ass Pittsburgh Steelers. Look, it's a damn shame that I think Big Ben is one of the only, if not the only player from that Super Bowl team that has so many Seahawk fans rubbed the wrong way. Contrary to belief, I shouldn't even know about that game because, I wasn't a fan before 2012, right? Or 2013 or whatever everybody says. So I shouldn't even know about this game. So I guess we'll just go ahead and say that I went and Googled it and went through the history books to find out what happened. Big Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers and the refs, that fucked us out of our first Super Bowl victory. Now I know that everybody's gonna say, especially Mac Main's gonna talk about, he's gonna respond with, the reality of those calls. Man, just go back and watch them. If you go into Google and you just type in worst officiated, man, you just type in worst OFF. I'm pretty sure that it'll come up. One of the results in the list is gonna say officiated Super Bowl, and they're talking about Super Bowl XL. So that game should have went a whole lot of different ways, and it didn't. I wish the bus was still playing. I wish Hines Ward was still playing. I wish Randall L was still there. I wish all them cats were still there so we could go ahead and return the favor. You may recall what I said in in my earlier video. I think at the beginning of this season, I highlighted a few games this year that were going to be big for us. I said that this season was going to be a redeeming season because of the teams that we played. It was Green Bay, because we get to prove again that we were better than Green Bay. That didn't go as planned. It was Detroit, with the homecoming of Golden Tate. There was who was the other one? I think it was one other one. I think probably 49ers was one of them. And then this game, to get some type of payback against Pittsburgh. Now, it may not really mean too much as far as payback is concerned. I'm not that blind to the fact that Pittsburgh has actually beat us twice since then, 2 or 3 times since then. So. Either way, it's going to be nice to go ahead and beat them up, which I do believe we will do in this game coming up on Sunday. Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh, your offense, Seattle and Pittsburgh's offense are not far from one another. They're both in the top 10 in the league. Pittsburgh is averaging a few more yards a game than we are. Not much. The defenses, however, Pittsburgh is in the bottom quarter of the league in total defense. However, they do have some turnovers. They're in the top 5 or top 6 in turnovers. Fortunately for us, we don't turn the ball over too much. I think with our I think we have 11 turnovers this season. That is the top quarter of the league. So we don't turn the ball over too much. Russell Wilson usually takes care of it. As long as we don't fumble the ball, we'll be all right. Ain't nobody on the Pittsburgh Steelers team that scares me, with the exception of one Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown has had what? I think he has 3 games with double-digit catches, and in 2 other games he has 9. And then he had that one where he had 17. He went off for like 17 catches. That's the one guy who gives me just a little bit of I have a little bit of apprehension about Antonio Brown. Hopefully, whatever the game plan is, we'll do something to take care of him, because we can't have him going off, because he can change the game all by himself. Mac Main, I know you're probably going to get on here and start talking a whole bunch of stuff about football of yesteryear with your old ass facts from back in 1960s and 50s and 40s and 30s and all that kind of shit you want to talk. I hear you talking about your defensive coordinator coming back. You used to play for Seattle. Big fucking deal. So you're old, bro. We get it. We get it. You're old. I understand. We understand that you're old. You've been around for a while. You should know all these facts. Your team's getting beat on Sunday. You don't have a chance. None of the Seahawks players on the team, on our defense, were playing in Seattle when we played against Big Ben in the Super Bowl. But you can believe that they know the history there. And I can guarantee you that there's going to be some axes to be grinded. They're going to be going after Big Ben. We're coming after Big Ben. Number one, because they know that the 12s remember that game. And number two, because they know that if they leave Big Ben in the pocket, he's going to get that ball to Bryant. So we're coming to get Big Ben. We're coming to get Big Ben. Big Ben might be sacked 5 times, 5-6 times maybe in this game. Just a quick hate week video. If Mac Main or anybody else pops off the mouth, I'll make another one. Other than that, fuck the 49ers. Go Hawks.
Hey guys, I'm about to go to the gay bar. I'm a fucking fruitcake. I love penis, man. When I'm getting fucked in the ass, I go to the gay bar and I let gay guys touch all over. I'm a huge fruitcake, and I haven't fucked a girl. Have you seen a vagina before? Gross.